Hello, my name is Mario Personal. This is my design matrix for regarding chairs in ALA100. Here we have a pedicure serving chair, which from what I can see, comfortability would be a 6 because of your back not having that good support. Cost would be 3. Looks pretty cheap to be made, mass produced. Environmental impact an 8. It goes really good with the aesthetic of a nail salon. For safety of 4, you could easily fall over a trip on it. Sustainability. I give it an 8. Looks pretty sturdy and durable. Social impact, once again, an 8. You can move around and talk to people seamlessly. Function, once again, 10. Since it works very good for its function and tenant, which is moving back and forth. Aesthetics, I give it a 6. Once again, it's gray, very not that good for the environment. Like, not good overall for the aesthetics of the environment. No salon. Wood table, an 8. Very good for your back. Cost, 7. It's made out of apple wood, which is very expensive. Environmental impact. I give it an 8 since it's in an environment where you're sitting at a table eating. For safety, I give it a 9. You won't really fall off. Sustainability, a 7. Once again, Applewood, pretty durable and sturdy. Social impact, I'd give it a 9 for the fact that you just eat regularly and talk. Function, a 9 once again, works very well for its intended purposes. Aesthetics, a 7. Since the background is white, my house as a whole is white as well. ECG bar stool. I'd give it a 6. Once again, not very good for your bag, just like the first one. 4 looks a bit more expensive since it's heavier on side. Environmental impact. I'd give it a 7 regarding the environment it's in. Safety, once again, a 4. Not that good for safety. Could easily fall over and hurt yourself. Sustainability, I'd give it a 7. It looks pretty sturdy. Social impact, once again, I'd give it a 7 since you could probably do a lot of things with it regarding socially. A function, I'd give it a 6. Not that much people use it from what I can see. My own personal uh what's it called? Reflection. Aesthetics, once again, I give it a 7 just because it matches a lot with the desk and where you sit at. For the ECG chair, it looks more comfortable, so I'd give it a 7. A 4, same cost, pretty heavy, same weight. Environmental, higher than the ECG bar stool, only because of the fact that it looks more with the surroundings of itself. Safety, I give it an 8 since it's way better than the bar stool. Sustainability, a 6. I give it a little down just because it's a bit more made out of plastic on top. Social impact, you could talk, do your work, anything you want on it, so I give it like a solid 7. Function, functions very well for its intended purposes as a studying or group meeting chair, so I give it an 8. Aesthetics vibes, 5, only because it's gray. It does, as you can see, it does match with the table. Other than that, doesn't really match with anything else. Now, no reclining chair, comfortability 8 since it's mostly soft. Cost 6 on its more expensive side since it's bigger and heavier. Environmental, an 8 since the nail salon, very good to have around. Safety, a 10. You won't see yourself falling off of that. Sustainability, an 8. You could probably sustain it for a good 10, 5 years. Social impact works very well for its intended purpose. You could be social while sitting inside, while getting your nails done, or anything like that. Function, once again, 10. Works very well for its intended purposes of being a nail salon client chair. Aesthetics, once again, an 8 higher on the spectrum because it goes very well with the brown background or brown uh floor and the whole aesthetic of the whole place. And that concludes my design matrix for LA 100.